What doing?
It's Prelude Day today.
The day of the Ludes.
We're out at our local track, Vandermeer, Colorado, for our last day actually. About lost our hood. We're gonna run the Prelude today. Last time we had it out was when Brent was driving it, but this wire came off the distributor right here, and it was looped under this coolant line, which kind of helped pull it off. So we put it above the coolant line, so now it shouldn't fall off.
Got some zip ties on there too.
Yeah, we just tear the tires down. So we're hoping to stick it back in the 9s today is the goal. Hopefully a personal best is always what we're shooting for. We got teched in, we're ready to go. We're just gonna ice it down real quick. Dave has the CRX out here. So he's gonna be making some passes in the all-wheel drive CRX, which is gonna be awesome. He actually has the Prelude's front wheels on his car, the original ones that this came with. He's using them on the CRX right now, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, gonna ice her down, put her in line, and send her. And hopefully that line stays on and she makes a rip. That's it. We need a 9 something before you go home. That'd be nice. Yeah. A quick little 9 out of the Prelude.
End the week on a good note.
Yeah.
All we done is break things.
It's either gonna break more or
be
not.
Spectacular.
Yep.
Wow. You're so strong.
I just want to see this thing make a freaking rip.
Same. I don't think I've ever been at the track when this thing is ran.
I mean, last time I took it out, I hit 3rd. It just, you know, killed another oil pump. Yep. Let's do it. 9-second pass, first rip. That's what we need. Alrighty, boys, we are all strapped in, ready to make our first hit in the Prelude. Hopefully she holds up. Hopefully we don't break another oil pump. Make a clean A to B pass, maybe stick her in the 9s. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna give her my best shot. It's been a minute since we've had a clean pass in this thing, so it would be nice to knock one out of the park here. Nice burnout. Get it, baby.
Man, he stuffed second real fast.
Man, when he's in 3rd and he was going to grab 4th, and he's like, I'm too close.
We still got oil pressure. I slammed 4th and she just nothing. That was gonna be a good freaking rip, guys. Dang it. It was spinning a little bit, but it took off pretty good. Dang, guys, that would have been a 9. It did 11.1 and 102. And it did a 6.8 to the 8th, which is pretty good. I think the best I've ever been is a 6.6. So I think that would have been a high 9-second pass for sure. I just don't know why I cut out in 4th like that. I slammed all the gears perfect. The second I went to 4th, it was nothing. And then it started to kind of come back in at the end there.
What happened, my guy?
I don't know, she got a little squirrely once I hit 3rd, and then I went to grab 4th and just nothing.
Just shot
I never lifted. Yeah, it just hit 4th. I don't know if it was spinning a little in 3rd maybe too, and maybe when I went to get 4th it bogged it, because once I started getting back in it in 4th and it started gaining some speed, it started to pick up again. But then by that time I was already at the end, so I just let out. But I mean,
so far onto the Charger.
it felt pretty good. That was its first kind of solid A to B pass.
It was ripping for a minute there.
It definitely got a little.
It was going right to the center.
It got squirrely, but I was like, we're good. So I don't know. I want to see if it's logging, and we'll pull the log real quick and see if we can see what happened and see if it did just bog or something. So
gotcha.
Go take a look at it.
Yeah, go.
So we got the Prelude back and looked at the log.
Yeah.
Looked fine. It just fell off in 4th gear.
Yep.
Don't know what it was, but we
Not
pulled some
sure.
power out of 1st and 2nd because it was spinning like crazy.
Yep.
So we're just gonna put it back in line and try again. I got back in it after
The quarter mile was up and it sounded like it was about to come back into boost okay in fourth. We checked all the charge pipes and everything, double checked her. Seems okay, so we're just gonna try it again.
Fuel in it just in case that was it, but that's what I'm gonna try. And then I think if we log the Pro Logger for you, maybe we can get an air fuel log.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead, re-ice it, put it back in line, try again. She was definitely on her way to a 9-second pass that time, but just fourth gear didn't want to cooperate. Hit third though. And she was about to go.
In the log, it was like a flat line. All you saw was little throttle dips at the shifts, but everything else was flat.
Right.
So it was pretty good.
Yeah, did good. It did 6.8 to the 8th, which it'll do a 9 right there. So hopefully try to do it again, maybe get that 60 foot a little better, and if it runs out the back, she'll be back. Still has oil pressure. Didn't kill a pump. Oh yeah, straight out of the cooler. It's gonna be nice and cold for this next pass. Pretty legit next year. Still does burnouts perfect. She's making boost. We just need that fourth gear to ride out, and I think we'll be back in the 9s.
Get it. Not bad. 10:29 at 1:53.
Let's go. That pass was so much better, dude. It wasn't all over the place. We were nice and straight. Let this guy get off. We still have oil pressure. Let's go. That was a solid A to B pass. Hell yeah. It left so much better. We turned it down in first and second. It wasn't spinning like crazy. Hell yeah, dude. That was a solid pass from the Prelude. But was it a 9? Ooh, it was a 10.2, a 153. We did spin a little bit on the 60 foot. It was only a 1.9 to the 60. And I think we just need to turn her up a little bit more up top. We actually have it turned down a little bit right now. It's only making like 32 pounds when this thing normally makes like 40 PSI. But 10.2, not bad. Solid A to B pass. All that was better. 10.2, 153. We just rewatched the footage, definitely rolled out a little bit, tripped the beams, which, dude, in this thing, it's so hard because the e-brake does nothing. E-brake's terrible, so it rolls out. Probably lost a couple tenths there, but
I'd say at least 2 tenths looking at the video.
Was the 6.8, so you know it would have at least had a 9 if it ran out the back.
Yeah.
On the first one.
Yeah, and this thing should go 4.2s, 4.3s to the 3.3.
Yeah, and we're 4.8.
Yeah.
1.9 to the 60 when it's done a 1.3.
Yeah.
I mean a 1.6. So 3 tenths.
It rolled out super low.
With that
lazy.
front half and a 10.2, this thing's got a deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think let's pull the log one more time and see what it's at, because I feel like it's kind of turned down. It doesn't feel. The top end's down too, and I saw it only made 32 pounds when you logged it. It used to make 40.
Yeah.
Maybe
Give her the sauce.
pull back up a little
Do
bit.
that.
I want to say, dude, it's made it more than one pass and no broken oil pump.
Yep.
So
Back into the deep 10s.
that's
It's almost back to where it was.
I'm gonna say that's well worth it right there.
Yeah, 153. She's making some jam again.
She's riding out
This
on
motor's
top.
still trucking along. Haven't done nothing to the motor yet.
This good old dinosaur, bro. This thing's an antique, but still works.
Yeah, we're just knocking the dust off today.
Yep. I think have Brent turn her up a little bit. See what she does next pass. Ice her one more time and
Yeah, try it again.
call her a day.
So we spiced her up a little bit here, because these numbers were all at 55 pounds on the boost controller. We went up 10% to 65.
Yeah.
And right when we hit upload, it had an update. So now we gotta wait for the firmware to update, and it's not going very fast right now.
It said it'll take a minute or two.
We need that 40 pounds and 165 out the back. 920, world record Prelude.
We have the solution. We already know what to do.
Yeah, we can do it. We just gotta get
Set
some
it
time
up.
and comb this thing out.
That's it.
She could be the world's first 8-second Prelude.
That's gonna happen.
Next week.
Maybe 2 weeks. Yeah.
Maybe 3 weeks with
Maybe
the way this
this'll go
update's going.
Yeah.
Well, no, the updates one we're getting rid of.
I know by the time this updates, we could already have it rewired for Fuel Tech.
Well, we'll see you guys in about half an hour.
They did say this will take about a minute.
It's been more than
It's been several minutes
way more
and it's
than that.
moved that much.
I mean, Kyle's counter's on like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we've been recording for almost 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
all
I
this
could get it
effort,
more.
she better just pop off a 9 real quick for
It
us.
needs to. At least send you on your way home with like a good. That felt good.
Yep, Prelude worked.
Pray it worked.
She worked that last pass. That probably was. That was probably like a 10 out of 990.
With
Just
that front half, that was a 10 or a 9.
Yeah, it just rolled out so bad.
I still win a 10-2. It's crazy.
Well, about 15 minutes later, we decided to cancel out the software because it was not going. We had to Control, Delete, force quit it, reopen it. Hopefully it's not corrupt. And we're redoing it all again. We are cutting it close here, guys. We're getting ready to go up soon. They actually just had a minor accident, so they're stopped for right now. But the firmware did not update. It didn't let us just close it out and try it again. So we had to re-wait for it to upload. It's only just over halfway there. It's taking forever. The laptop's only at, what?
6%.
6%. We are living on a prayer right now.
We're living on a prayer. We need to give me your light real quick. I need to take the screen down.
I
you know?
did. I turned it all the way
Oh,
down.
you did? Okay, good.
It's in power saver. Screen brightness is all the way down.
Gotta try.
But I mean, it was at 9% and it went from about a third to half, only dropping a couple percent. So we might make it. I don't know. So if this doesn't work, hopefully the tune that we just ran, the 10.2 was on, is still in there and it didn't like corrupt it because it's like mid-upload.
We're open.
And if it finishes its firmware, we'll be able to put our changes in. But you know,
Crazy.
We'll see what happens.
And let me update. Let me throw stuff at it earlier. No problem.
And then out of nowhere, it's like, oh, you need a firmware update.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So we got her in line because we're running out of time. It might finish. We might get our updates. We'll see. Oh, it's moving.
We're about to know.
Almost there.
Stay tuned.
We definitely wouldn't have made it if that accident just happened. So they're holding us back just for a little longer. Freaking thing. Even the simplest things are always such a big deal.
It's just how it goes.
Yep. We're keeping that excitement up. Will we get the tune uploaded or not? Tough break guys came back to check on it and the laptop checked out. She just died. She is no longer turning on. So unfortunately, we did not get our updates into the tune, but I just started the car and it does run fine. So the tune that we ran the 10.2 on should still be good to go. We're just gonna have to run it again on that same tune up. We went to 10.2, and if we can get that 60-foot dialed in with a better launch and don't roll out so much, it definitely has a 9 in it for sure. But unfortunately, we didn't get our hot tune in there because we turned her up a good amount back to where it should be, trapping like 160s again, and cleaned up some spots where it was spinning. So we're just gonna put it back up and see what she does. This is gonna be our last pass of the night because they had to take a while to clean up and we are getting pretty late here. So give it our best shot. Ready to send it, dog?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yep.
Give her a rip.
Yeah, I've run a pro torque.
We're gonna try and do a full pass this time. I'm gonna tighten everything up. Got the right axle in it.
Nice launch and let her go.
Hoping for the best.
Hell yeah.
It came with a couple stains. Like $100 on it.
Oh, you guys got $100 on this one?
Yeah.
Shane and Chris?
But if they send you,
Better get him, man.
or if it's
He just went pretty fast though. Chris just ran a 9.8 in his over there. His first 9. Looks like you gotta go 9s. You can launch on him. Got the all-wheel drive. Shane and Chris about to go up. I want to see Shane CRX make a rip. Let's go, Shane.
so nervous, man.
Proud dad moment.
Proud, nervous, everything.
hooked up the 9.
Thanks.
And Shane had an issue.
Ah.
Dang.
I don't know, went back to first.
The new build struggles. Gotta comb those out.
You can have that.
Hey, at least he pulled off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled out of the way. He knew what to do.
Got a little something there on the track, but hopefully not too
Yep, they're pushing him out.
Alright, final pass of the night. Had to keep her on the same 10-2 tune-up. We'll see if we can get that front half a little better. But if not, it's all good. I'm just happy she made some clean A to B passes today.
Right there, dude.
Did you hear when he shifted?
Uh-oh. That don't sound too good. We may have hurt her.
Guys, we were so freaking close to that 9. Just grabbed the slip and we went a 10.0 at 152. Our 8th mile was better than the first pass, which I thought would put us in the 9s, but I guess not. We were right there, 10.0, 152. The Prelude was just starting to cooperate with us. I didn't let it roll out as hard. We got a much better 60 foot, almost back in the 9s, but unfortunately, we have a much bigger issue here with the Prelude. Did not sound good when I shut it down. It shut off right away. I pulled off, tried to start it. The engine is locked up. And if you look right here on the front of the block, that right there is a crack on the block, which tells me the inside of that motor is not looking too hot, guys. I think we hucked a rod, and this dinosaur of a setup in the Prelude that has been kicking for 10 plus years strong finally checked out, guys. You know, this is an aluminum rod motor. We haven't serviced it in a while. It's had multiple oil pump failures. We've gone through several bearing sets. We've used the same rod, same bottom end, and I think she finally checked out on us, guys. So it's unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to bring this thing back to the shop, and it looks like we're gonna be redoing the Prelude next time we're working on it. We've been talking about putting this thing on a fuel tech, redoing the turbo system, doing a new built engine for it, and kind of giving this car a whole one over. We got a really loud car fired up right here, but I think it's time for the Prelude, guys. She checked out. It's time to tear her apart, rebuild it, and I think we shoot for that record. Maybe be the first Prelude into the 8s. But that is gonna do it for tonight, guys. That motor is freaking toast. So I'm waiting back here. We're gonna have to get towed back. Sad to see it, but the H checked out. Can't be mad at this thing though. If you guys remember, we picked it up for $5 grand almost 2 years ago, maybe over 2 years ago. I don't even know how long. And we, you know, basic maintenance, obviously the oil pumps and stuff like that, but this thing has been a trooper, and it's time she comes apart and we give this thing a thorough rebuild, and she'll be back better than ever. But that's gonna do it. Dang, it would have been cool to end it with another 9 on its final hit on this setup, but 10.0, 152, and that's where she lies, boys.
I was like, hey, where's Kyle at? They're like, I don't know. I said, I'll go get him. We'll go get him.
She's cooked.
Really?
She's cooked.
What happened, man?
She almost went her 9, but she checked out on that last one.
Through a rod or what?
Yeah, look at the block right down there. You can see,
Yeah.
not horrible, but there's a little crack.
Across it right there.
Their innards are rearranged in there.
Hey, this car's long lived.
Can't ask it for any more than it did, honestly.
It's been a trooper for sure.
Yep. Time to just rebuild her even better.
Yep.
All right, let's tow this.
Get that Prelude record.
Yeah.
Got that MR2. Now you need the Prelude.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. You'll get it.
Pig towed back.
Yeah.
Where she will hibernate for the next few months until we can get to it.
Until you come back to Colorado.
Yep. Back she goes. Sorry, girl. She's that's it.
Here, buddy.
She checks out right there.
Check that little water dripping down the front of the block.
Oh no. You're kidding me.
Yep. The setup finally said no more.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I think it's an internal blender.
Yeah, it didn't sound too good.
Sorry, I was
Watch your head.
Jamie's gonna be riding the scooter through the shop.
Dude, I was flashlighting.
Looks like it's time to tear into this thing and just comb it. Version 2.
Yeah, version 2.
It almost ended off with a 9.
So dang close.
10-0.
You into 4th, and we heard it go ball. We're like, damn.
Yeah. It bogged forward.
Bogged 4 so bad.
But it looked like it was ripping.
It bogged and then came apart.
Yeah.
I heard her let go. I'm like, that did not sound good. I was glad it didn't oil out the track, like really huck a rod. I was like, after they just cleaned up, I was like, dude, I just oiled down the whole track, but luckily it contained it all in there.
Damn it.
Yep. It's been a minute since we've blown a motor, honestly.
Honestly.
Just trannies.
I think we'll just...
From this weekend.
Why are you blowing trannies, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Alright, restart on that one, guys. We're just blowing gearboxes.
Just get it. Yeah.
Blowing up transmissions. How about
Just
that?
get an H22.
Yep.
Dang it. I don't know. Sucks.
What's the really sad song they always play in the animal adoption?
Oh yeah.
In the arms.
Or arms of an angel or whatever, whatever it is. Rip.
Yeah, rip.
If you just donate $1 a day, you can help save a Prelude's life.
Is what it is.
Like I said, I can't be upset with it.
Nope.
Can't really ask any more of it. It's an
Right.
old setup. It's put in some work. We have abused it. A lot of different oil pumps. And to be honest, I didn't look at the oil pressure after the burnout, which I normally do. That was the one time I didn't. We might have done a burnout and I could have killed the pump in the burnout because it was a pretty solid burnout. Maybe it had 0 oil pressure and it just let go at the end of the track.
Yeah. Turns out the week of carnage wasn't over.
Yeah, why'd you have to say something, Wyatt?
I just had to bring it up, bro.
Broke the NSX, the van. The
Prelude.
Prelude was just minding its own business. And now it's destroyed.
You had a good
Hey, you know what? I didn't even touch this one, so.
Did you check the oil in the truck and stuff?
I did, okay.
All right.
Shut your mouth. That's still got to take us 30 hours home.
Saying something better be good here.